What's your biggest takeaway from the division after what you saw?
You know, Jay, my biggest takeaway would be that there's some either leadership or you want to call it maturity issues with the Green Bay Packers. Because this team across the board is very talented. And you talk big picture, I'm going to go back to last year. The whole thing was, hey, we can't beat the big teams. You know, they lost to everybody in the division.
Yeah.
And then this year, they've beaten the two best teams they've played, which was Pittsburgh and Detroit. And they've looked great in those games, but they're 5-2-1. And Packers fans, your two losses are to the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers, and your tie is a 40-40 tie to the Dallas Cowboys. You just saw the division there. They're a half a game up on the Lions and the Bears. You know, let's call it a game and a half on the Vikings.
Yeah.
This team has no business losing to the Browns. They have no business losing to the Panthers. And again, why I say that they have either a leadership or a maturity issue is this is a self-police ordeal that needs to happen in the locker room. They go out and they get Micah Parsons. Jordan Love is paid a lot of money, and rightfully so. They have Josh Jacobs. This team is a contender for the Super Bowl. Not my favorite, but in that locker room, you got to believe that, hey, this is our year to do it. And part of that doing it, if you want to, going the distance, would be home playoff games at Lambeau Field. Jay, I have lost a playoff game at Lambeau Field. I have played there in January. I've also lost games in the regular season. Trust me when I say no one on planet Earth wants to go to Lambeau Field in January. No one. It's not a good place to play. There's a big advantage there for the Packers. And they are puking this whole season all over themselves right now by losing games that they have no business losing. They're extremely talented. They're a complete unit, and they have squandered 3 games already. There is no way that they should have lost today. There is no way they should have lost to the Browns. And in my opinion, they should have found a way to beat the Cowboys. So again, I don't know what's going on, but this is the time for the players-only meeting because they got to right the ship, or else the Lions, who are still a very good team, the Bears, I'm on the fence about a little bit.
It's hard to know with the Bears.
Yes, and the Vikings, it all depends on JJ.
Yep.
But they're going to be right there, and if they keep slipping up, one of them will get them.
For another...
Sorry about that rant.
No, I love that rant. It's another Gen Z quote. They're not a serious team.
Yeah.
They're very unserious.
That is a perfect way to describe the way they're playing.